Our next candidate this evening is Karen Barber, Republican candidate for Superintendent of Schools.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Barber, and I want to be your next Superintendent of Schools for Santa Rosa County School District. I'd like to thank the Santa Rosa Great Debate Team for this event. It is an honor to be here, and I'm truly excited because in 10 short days, we will begin a new era of education in Santa Rosa County. I'm hearing some feedback. A new era of education in Santa Rosa County. A new era of optimism, respect, collaboration, and an uncompromising focus on doing what is right for children. U.S. Representative Brian Mast said, "Challenge shows us what we are capable of." And I would submit that right now, in our current crisis, with the challenges that we have, we are capable of doing our very best work. We are more deliberate and thoughtful, and we are putting our efforts into what is essential and what truly matters. Experience is essential for a superintendent, and my experience spans 3 decades. My husband Mike and I came to Santa Rosa County courtesy of the Air Force 23 years ago, and this community welcomed us with open arms. While Mike was active duty at Eglin, I initially taught at Navarre High School. And then Mr. Benny Russell hired me as an assistant principal at Holly Navarre Middle School. When Mr. Russell became ill, I was asked to serve at both Holly Navarre Middle School and Gulf Breeze Middle School at the same time. And it was challenging, to be sure, but it was a wonderful experience that led to my dissertation topic for my doctorate. I conducted a study with 4 middle schools looking at the factors that created the largest reading gains in students using a combination of computer-assisted instruction and teacher face-to-face instruction. And although that study occurred 20 years ago, boy, is that lesson and those results relevant now. Because now we're looking at a combination of computer, online digital instruction, and face-to-face instruction. So after completing my doctorate, I served as an administrator for our Head Start program and at East Milton Elementary. And then for 5 years, I was principal at Chumuckla Elementary. When I arrived, our student achievement at Chumuckla was near the bottom. But in 2 short years, we were one of the top performing schools in our county. And this transformation was so extraordinary that professors from Harvard University came to learn from our teachers and our students to see what we were doing there that made such a dramatic difference in the lives of our students in our community. You know, one of my favorite quotes is from Aristotle. He said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit." At Chumuckla, we created a culture of excellence, and the teachers and the students and the community believed we were capable of excellence. So for the last 11 years, I've served as director of federal programs. And during that time, I've written grants that have resulted in about $80 million in funding, providing our students and our teachers with resources and support. And I love that part of my job. I love evaluating the needs of our schools and creating solutions and opportunities for our children and our teachers. We have a problem with homelessness in Santa Rosa County. Every year, we have over 1,000 children experiencing homelessness. So working with the Florida Housing Corporation, the Milton Housing Authority, the Homeless Coalition in our school district, we created the One Family, One Year, One Home program. And this provides 20 to 25 families with 12 months of rental assistance. And then also we work with case management and tutoring for our students. Not only have our students achieved a 95% promotion rate and a 100% graduation rate, after 1 year, those families, 87% of them are housing stable. They don't have to worry about whether they're going to sleep at night anymore, and children can concentrate on being students and learning. And 2 of our families have actually become homeowners. Santa Rosa County was the first county in the state of Florida to get this grant. And we were tasked with creating a model that could be duplicated, and guess what? Now 4 other counties in the state of Florida have a one family, 1 year, 1 home program. And children throughout this state have been affected by the good work we've done in Santa Rosa County. 3 years ago, I developed a program for our justice-involved youth, providing at-risk youth with case management, tutoring, and mentors. Children need to be able to see good men and good women and know what that looks like. And our goal was to reassure those students that no matter what they did to get in trouble, it did not need to define the rest of their life. So we helped them stay in school, graduate from high school, and then successfully transition to college and career. And this team approach also includes the Department of Juvenile Justice and our court system, our schools, and the families of our students. It's an example of how working together with our community for the betterment of our students, no matter what the situation of our children are, we can find children and help them to achieve and have promising futures. So additionally, the federal grants I've written successfully have also made STEAM possible in Santa Rosa County. Science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics. We're beginning our 6th year of implementation with STEAM Innovate, and it is now hardwired in every school in our county, pre-K through high school. Teaching and learning is focused on cultivating students that think critically, work collaboratively, communicate effectively, and develop creative, real-world solutions. We were one of the first districts in the nation to have a district-wide transformation with STEM. And we've received national and international recognition. We have school districts from around the nation and around the state of Florida who come here to learn how we have transformed teaching and learning and engaged our students. And I'll tell you now, with our current situation, we need critical thinkers. We need problem solvers. Our teachers are there, our students are there, and our families are there with us because STEAM has created family engagement like we have never seen before. So now to the future. In a little over 2 weeks, our children will return to school with either face-to-face or virtual instruction. And I promise you, as we speak, our administrators, our teachers, our school bus drivers, our cafeteria staff, our front office staff, our support staff are working on doing their very best to ensure that we have high quality instruction delivered in a safe manner for everybody. Do we have all the answers? We do not. These are scary times. They define us, how we work together and solve these problems. So we'll be working with our health department, with our Board of County Commissioners, and the families of Santa Rosa. And we must strategically utilize coronavirus aid funding to provide students and teachers with the training, the technology, the connectivity with internet, high quality digital curriculum, enhanced sanitation, personal protective equipment so that students and teachers and our staff feel that they are in a safe environment in which teaching and learning can occur. We must provide this robust support to our families as well, who are so critical right now to the teaching and learning of their students. And I'll tell you what, it is an opportunity we have here to really engage with our families and help them to be the most effective learning coaches and teachers at home possible. We have an opportunity, and I'm optimistic that we're going to meet that challenge. So beyond opening schools, we must have a long-term approach as well. There will be a day when we get past COVID, I hope. We cannot lose sight of that future. We can't let this pandemic rob our children of good education and a promising future. So we have to be fiscally and educationally responsible. We have to focus on recruiting and retaining talented teachers while responsibly addressing the need for growth management and school construction with input from our community on the front end. So these priorities really beg to ask the question, is this the best we can do? In every situation with children, they deserve our very, very best. So we have to ask that question. To make Santa Rosa School District the district of choice for teachers and families, we must be committed to providing competitive salaries and excellent benefits. A complete examination of every contract and expenditure and a 10 to 20-year strategic plan with citizens, leaders, and experts at the table has to occur. We all have good ideas. We've got to bring them together and be open-minded and have conversations and focus on doing what is right for children, because our children matter. And the advocacy and the relationships we build at the local and the state level can be used to improve our revenue and improve the services that we offer students. Parents and families, so important. They're why we're here. We serve our children and their families. So robust communication with parents will be a non-negotiable for me on day one. I've been doing a lot, everybody's doing social media now with campaigns and, oh goodness, and I'm a neophyte at Facebook, but I have gotten out there and tried the Facebook Live sessions a little bit, and the feedback from families and from parents and teachers has really been surprising and positive. People are craving information and accurate, real-time information. So I want to have an increase in social media, regional town hall meetings, and a district parent advisory committee with parents and citizens represented from all 34 of our schools. Our families, our public, taxpayers need to have a voice and access to real-time financial and educational information. So my goal is also to create a family opportunity center at every school. And these opportunity centers will be a physical and digital portal for individuals to volunteer for schools, for parents to learn about ways to support their child's education, for education and employment opportunities for our parents. Each school and every community will help to create that family opportunity center to meet the unique needs of the area. So Gulf Breeze will have an opportunity center that may look very different than what we need in the Jay community, or the East Milton community, or the Pace community, or the Navarre community. But again, that communication and listening and striving to do what we can to do our very best for our families and our children is a must. And then, of course, expansion of our career and technical education program is also a must. Workforce development, economic development. My children live all over the country. My daughter is a head women's college basketball coach in Texas. We do have a son and a daughter-in-law and a grandbaby who live on Navarre Beach, so we're very happy about that. We have another daughter who lives in Birmingham. She is a CPA. And then my son Kyle is a major in the Air Force. He just got back from serving a year in Qatar. And thankfully, for right now, he is going to be at Hurlburt Field, hopefully for a few years at least. But my family has been all over the map. And that's wonderful that they can go anywhere and work. I want our kids to have the option of working here in Santa Rosa County, working in the Panhandle. And so business and industry and technical education will draw additional revenue, will draw additional opportunities for high-paying, valuable, relevant jobs in our community. There are lots of grants out there as well that we are missing right now. There are Department of Defense grants, there are Triumph dollars, all focused on STEM education and workforce education. And we have a responsibility, as we're looking at our tight budget, to be aggressive in going after those dollars. I have the knowledge about how to write grants. We need to go after those dollars. We're leaving them on the table for other school districts. You know, our school district educates about 30,000 students. We are the largest employer in the county with over 3,100 employees who come to work every day to serve our children. Our children, our employees, and our community deserve an experienced, innovative, proven leader who will think outside the box, strive for excellence, and welcome others to the table. I'll leave you with Philippians 2, verse 2 through 4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interest, but each of us to the interests of others. So I humbly offer my continued service to the children, the families, and the citizens of Santa Rosa County. Join me in putting our children first, coming to the table respectively and openly. Join me in taking this challenging and daunting time in history, and let's show our children in the midst of this challenge that we are in the habit of excellence in Santa Rosa County. On August 18th, the next superintendent of schools will be chosen. Please vote for Karen Barber for superintendent of schools, and let's begin this new, optimistic, respectful era of excellence in education. Thank you.
Okay, Karen Barber, Republican candidate for superintendent of schools. Thank you.
Thank you.